What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You guys know who it is. It's your guy. No way, it's Brandon coming at you guys again with another video for today. How are you guys doing, man? Are you guys doing well? Are you guys doing great? Are you guys doing absolutely stupendously fantastic? As always, guys, we're back right at it with another video for today, or another Gamer Talk Tuesday to be more specific. Hopefully everybody has had a fantastic weekend, a fantastic start to your week. Hopefully everybody had a good day yesterday and is having a good day thus far on Tuesday. But anyway, man, let us just get on with it. So it is not new information. We all pretty much know at this point that Halo Infinite, unfortunately, got pushed back to 2021. And no one is really sure, at least to my knowledge, nobody knows when in 2021, if it's going to be released in January, February, March, April, May, June. No one knows at this point. I really have no clue. I couldn't even tell you. But it doesn't really surprise me because of obviously what's going on with the virus and such. But anyway, I digress. I just want to say that, we all might be upset about it, but one thing to note, and which is pretty obvious, is that not everyone was that big of a fan of the presentation of Halo Infinite when the gameplay first got dropped, because it looked kind of, not that great in terms of graphics. It didn't look as polished as we would have liked. So this just gives 343 more time to work on the game, etc., etc. But another thing that I hadn't really heard much people really hone in on or really talk about is that this pushback of Halo Infinite actually gives Halo 5 players more time to get to SR 152 if they haven't already, right? So we all know already that 343 said that the players that reach SR 152 in Halo 5 will get some kind of reward in Halo Infinite. And we still don't know what that reward will be. But when you think about it, I think Halo Infinite was supposed to be released in either November or December of 2020. So holiday 2020. But then that could have been November, December, presumably December to my knowledge. So this pretty much gives, at least guaranteed, an extra 2 months. 2 whole months to Halo 5 players. So if you're an SR 150, 151, hey man, you guys got time. Because let me tell you, I think I could actually show the chart to you. Oh yeah, look at it. So check this out. So if you guys aren't familiar with the XP chart, if you get to SR 150 in Halo 5, you pretty much are almost halfway, but not even really halfway yet. You are still 1 million XP points short of actually getting to SR 152. And I believe when I was at SR 151, it took me, oh man, I think it was almost 5 months. I think I might be wrong on that. It's been a while since I reached 152, but I think it took me 6 months to get to 151 to 152, and that was me playing almost every single day. I kid you not, 2 to maybe 6 hours a day. But I could be off on that estimate. I'm not entirely sure. But basically, if you guys are, SR 151 right now, hey, you got more time. You have more time right now. And if you're 150, I would still try to push it. I'm sure that there's still double XP going on. Maybe you can still buy some of those XP packs. I hadn't really been keeping up with Halo 5, to be honest with you guys, because Halo 5 sucks. But yeah, if you're 149, it's kind of tough to say at this point. I'm not sure what kind of, again, XP promotions there are. But basically, guys, you have an extra 2 months. If you're still looking to get to SR 152 and you stopped because you knew that Halo Infinite was gonna release soon or relatively soon, now that we all know that Halo Infinite got pushed back, hey man, this might be your time. This might be your time, only because what else are you gonna do? Play Halo Reach on MCC? Nah. If I were you, this is just my own perspective on it, I would definitely hop back on Halo 5 and try to grind it out to 152, because again, another 2 months, that can do a lot, man. I mean, just looking at this chart, ooh, I would definitely go for it. But anyway, so beside the chart, I actually wanted to show to you guys something that I find very, very interesting. So I just kind of wanted to show to you guys how many players are actually SR 152 in Halo 5. So in order to hit level or SR 152, you need 50 million XP. So as it stands right now at 10:42 a.m., what is today's date? August 18th, right? 10:42, just as I said, there are 2,338 players on Halo 5 that have reached SR 152. That is not a lot. That is not a lot. And that's actually, I think, 50% more than what I saw last time, because I think it was back in December of this year that I reached SR 152, to my knowledge, or as far back as I can recall. I think it was December. And I believe I was a 1,562nd player. I might have that number wrong, to be quite honest with you. Go back and watch the video if you want. I will link it in the description, just so that way I can see what I said exactly. But yeah, there were not 2K players at SR 152. I can tell you that for dang sure. So plenty more people got there, which is fantastic. I mean, again, 2,338. That's it. That is not a lot. I would imagine this is 1% of players. I mean, just below 1% of players. I mean, when you take into consideration how many people actually bought the game and played it, this is not a lot. And I wish I had the numbers to show to you guys how many people actually bought a copy of Halo 5. I don't, but I mean, I'm going to be pretty conservative about the numbers and say hundreds of thousands of people that actually bought Halo 5 back in 2016, 2015, 2016. But man, only 2,338. And you know what? Let's see where I am. I don't know where the heck I am now. And then, just so you know, they actually rank you based off of how much XP you have. But when you look at the numbers all the way to the left, where it says 2,352, that number basically ranks what player is ahead of someone else in terms of XP, but then that number also tells you how many players are actually above that goal. If that makes any sense. I'm not that good at explaining stuff, but you guys are pretty smart, I would imagine. But anyway, yeah, 2,338 players, that is crazy. That's not even that much. And to think they were just above 1K last time I checked, when I was at 152 for my first time. And now, let me see where I am right now. Oh yeah, look, there I am. Okay, here I am. I finally found myself. It didn't take too long. It just took a few minutes. I had to kind of do it manually because the search engine for Halo Tracker was not really working out for me. But right now, I am at 1,993, and that's not my place, if that makes any sort of sense. So I was not the 1,993rd player to reach SR 152. I believe I have a screenshot of where I actually was, so if I have it, I will show it to you guys. But my number right now is just it's just being based off of how much XP I have. So if you look to the right, you can see right here that everybody above me has more XP. And man, they played a lot of games. I didn't play too many to actually get to 152. That's pretty crazy because those are games, right? I think they are games. Let me see. Oh yeah, those are games. What? This player had, pardon me, 61 games? What's going on here? I don't really understand that. How do you only play 61 and have that much XP? I don't know. I can't really explain that. But basically, this is me right here. I'm looking at the wrong spot. This is me right here, BCS024. So I am also a 152. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, so again, these numbers on the side where it says 1989, 1990, these are basically numbers to quantify how many players reached the 50 million XP mark, and it just kind of it's kind of a leading system, leaderboard. I mean, this is what it is, leaderboard system as well, to show you where you place in terms of how much XP you have, even going past 50 mil. But this is pretty cool. I find it very, very interesting. So if you guys also are pretty interested in in where you are in terms of the leaderboards for the XP, whatever, definitely check it out on Halo Tracker. It is very, very interesting. And I don't think you have to be signed in or log in. You could just search your name up. But sometimes the search engine doesn't work all that well. But anyway, I digress. Point being is that if you guys are, bummed about Halo Infinite not being released this year, just as I said, you got to go back to Halo 5 if you guys are serious about getting to SR 152, because again, you never know. You might be able to get there, and then you can get the cool flaming helmet that 343 might give to players that actually reach 152, because this is no easy feat. This is not easy. That's why you only see 2,338 players that actually spent the time to get to SR 152. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I can't really think of anything else off the top of my head. I mean, again, Halo Infinite getting pushed back to 2021. We don't know when. It can be released in January, February, March. I have no idea. It's really only a 2-month pushback, at least as it stands right now. But again, 2 months is quite a bit of time for players to actually keep grinding it out to SR 152. And it's going to pay off. Trust me, it's going to pay off, because I would imagine that 343 is going to give something pretty cool. But guys, do not give up. Again, I have to reiterate, take advantage of the time, because this is just insane to me that only just above 2,000 players actually made it. But anyway, guys, that's going to have to do over this one. Thank you guys again for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I will be back with some more gameplay tomorrow and for the next few days. Again, we got content every single week, guys. Thank you again for watching. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys can please like, subscribe, comment, and enjoy the content, that'd be absolutely stupendously fantastic. And again, thank you guys for watching today's edition of Gamer Talk Tuesday. Hopefully this was informative to you, and hopefully you other Halo fans out there, Halo players, got to see this video, because a lot of Halo players need to see this. And this is a message to all Halo players, all right? This isn't just messages to, people that are 150, 151. No, if you're a 148, 149, go ahead and make the push. Make that push, grind it out. But anyway, guys, I will see you in the next one, and I gotta forget to kind of outro.